Good morning friends. Today we are going to see the next point of the topic mechanical properties of fluids, that is the capillary fall. Friends, in last lecture we have seen what is means of the capillary tube. The tube having very small bore means diameter is known as a capillary tube, and the phenomenon of rise or fall of liquid inside the capillary tube is known as a capillary action. Again, we have seen some day-to-day examples regarding the capillary action. That's the rising of ink in the pen, rising of water level in the blotting paper, rising of water in the roots of the trees. So that are the different examples regarding the capillary action. Friends, today we are going to see the next point of the topic, that's the capillary fall. So here we are going to see the reason why the liquid level decreases in the mercury. So friends, I have drawn the two diagrams. First, capillary in mercury before drop in level. This when the capillary tube is deeper in a container which is filled with the mercury. And after some time, if we observe, then we can see that the liquid level will be got decreased. So that are the two diagrams. First, capillary in the mercury before drop in level, and second diagram, capillary in mercury drop in level. So before word is removed here. So you can see the diagram in your textbook. Friends, in order to explain the reason why the liquid level decreases in the mercury, then should consider the 4 points A, B, C and D respectively. Let PA is equal to pressure at point A, PB is the pressure at point B, PC is the pressure at point C, and PD is the pressure at point D. After this, we should write PB greater than PA. So PB greater than PA means pressure at point B is greater than that at point A. After this, we should write one statement that point A and C both are in air. So the pressure acting at point A and C is the same. That's a PA is equal to PC. So first we should write that sentence. After this, we should write PC is equal to PD. PC is pressure at point C is equal to pressure at point D. Why they are same? Because the pressure in the upward and the downward level of the liquid surface will be the same. So if we conclude this point, then we can write the statement that we can place here that the P pressure acting at point B is greater compared to the pressure acting at point D. So pressure at point B is greater compared to the D. So what will happen? The liquid level will start rising the upward till the pressure at B and D are same. So this is about the capillary fall. Friends, same equation we can write for the capillary rise also. So what we can overall say that when the capillary tube is deeper, then the liquid level may rise or fall. So here we have seen the capillary fall in mercury with the help of the 4 points A, B, C, D that we can say at the pressure difference. Friends, next point from this topic is the expression for capillary rise or fall. In your textbook, there are the two methods. First method using the pressure difference and second using the forces. So this question is very important for the board examination for 3 marks, and remember from this formula different numericals are also asked. Okay, so first is a method using the pressure difference. So here I have drawn one capillary tube. This is a liquid drop. On this liquid drop, this point A is the angle of contact. Now here capital R and small r are the two distances. So this is the radius from point A to the liquid meniscus, and this is a perpendicular distance. So here we can apply the cosine formula. So cos of theta is equal to small r upon capital R. What is the formula for cos theta? Cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Friends, remember when you are writing the equation, first you should draw the diagram, then in short you should explain the diagram. So how I can explain this diagram? So you should write the explanation. I am not writing the explanation, I am telling the expression orally. You should write that when the capillary tube is dipped in the liquid, when the liquid level rises in given diagram, A is the point of contact and theta is the angle of contact. Then from given figure, cos theta is equals to small r upon capital R. This is the equation number 1. Okay, so if I want to write the value of small r capital R, then I can take from this equation. Before this, we have studied one equation, that's the pressure difference. So the pressure difference Pi minus P naught for the liquid drop is 2T upon R. Pi minus P naught is equal to 2T upon R. This equation we have seen in the previous article regarding the pressure difference. So pressure difference in the liquid drop is Pi minus P naught is equal to 2T upon R. Okay, but the formula for the pressure difference is equal to H rho G. So I can write H rho G is equal to 2T upon R. Okay, so I can consider this as equation number 2. Friends, from equation number 1, what will be the value of capital R? Capital R is equal to small r upon cos theta. So we can write H rho G is equal to 2T. What is the value of capital R? Small r upon cos theta. So I can write 2T cos theta upon R. So finally we have got the equation that H rho G is equal to 2T cos theta upon R. So rise in the liquid level H is equal to 2T cos theta upon R rho G. So this is a rise of liquid level. From this, if you want to write the equation for the surface tension, then you can write T is equal to H R rho G upon 2 cos theta. Again, I am going to explain this part. Friends, remember while writing this equation, you should know with the equation of the pressure difference created in the liquid drop, that is Pi minus P naught is equal to 2T upon R. Okay, so first you should draw the diagram, and then in short you should explain the diagram that in given diagram it is observed that when the capillary tube is dipped in the water, then the liquid level rises. Let us consider A is a point of contact and theta is the angle of contact. From given figure, cos theta is equal to small r upon capital R, equation number 1. Then you should write one statement: the pressure difference in the liquid drop is Pi minus P naught is equal to 2T upon R. But what is the formula for the pressure? Pressure is equal to H rho G. So pressure Pi minus P naught can be replaced with the H rho G. So your equation will become H rho G is equal to 2T upon R. Where H is the height, rho is the density, G is the acceleration due to gravity, T is the surface tension, and capital R is the radius of liquid meniscus. Friends, this is equation number 2. Then from equation number 1, you should substitute the value of capital R. What will be the value of capital R? Small r upon cos theta. Small r upon cos theta. So what is our equation? H rho G is equal to 2T upon R divided by cos theta. When it will be goes to the numerator, it becomes 2T cos theta upon R. Again we come to here. So H rho G is equal to 2T cos theta upon R. I want to find the equation for rise of liquid level, so I can write H is equal to 2T cos theta upon R rho G. After this equation, you should write one statement that this is the equation for rise of liquid level inside the capillary tube. Okay, so this is the equation by using the method 1, that is using the pressure difference. Now in your syllabus, there is another method, method 2, using the forces. So here Let us consider A is a point of contact on which Ft is a pressure created due to the surface tension, which will be get resolved into two components. Ft cos theta the vertical component and Ft sin theta the horizontal component. So in your textbook the horizontal component is not given because we are going to use only the vertical component. Okay. So this vertical component Ft cos theta will be get balanced with the weight mg. So while writing the equation, what you have to do? Remember same method. First you should draw the diagram. After drawing the diagram, you should explain the diagram in your own words. So how we can explain? We should write that in given diagram, it is observed that a capillary tube is dipped in the water so that the liquid level rises. Let us consider capital A be the point of contact and Ft cos theta, the vertical component, will be get balanced with the weight mg. So that is the explanation part. Friends, again I am going to explain the vertical part here. So this Ft cos theta vertical part have the value T surface tension. As the part is a circular, so we should write the 2 pi r and cos theta the vertical component. So remember the vertical force is here T into 2 pi r into cos theta. So I am going to write here the vertical force is Ft and I am writing here the vertical force. It has the value T into 2 pi r into cos theta, equation number 1. Okay, so this is the vertical force. Now this vertical force will be get balanced with the weight mg. Vertical force is equals to mg. This vertical force will be get balanced with the weight mg. Okay. Now we should use the formula for the density. What is the formula for density? Density is equals to mass upon volume. So rho is equals to m upon v. So as it is a cylindrical part, so volume is a pi r square h. So what is the value of m? M is equals to pi r square h rho. Right. What is the vertical force from here? Here again I am writing vertical force is mg. What is the value of m? Pi r square h rho into g. So this is the equation number 2. In equation number 1, we have said that the vertical force is the T into 2 pi r into cos theta. And in equation number 2, vertical force is pi r square h rho into g. From equation 1 and 2, if we compare this equation, we can write T into 2 pi r into cos theta is equals to pi r square h rho g. So observe this equation carefully. Pi will be get cancelled, 1 r will be get cancelled. So we are getting 2t cos theta is equals to h r rho g. So t is equals to h r rho g upon 2 cos theta. So you can write below this one statement that this is the equation for surface tension acting on a liquid inside the capillary tube. And from this, if you want to write the equation for the rise of liquid level, you can write H is equals to 2t cos theta upon r rho g. So the same equation which we have derived, H is equals to 2t cos theta upon r rho g. Friends, again I am going to explain this part. In method 2, we have to also find the equation for the surface tension or rise of liquid level. So what is the method? First we should draw the diagram properly and we have to explain the diagram that in given diagram when the capillary tube is dipped in the water, the liquid level rises and at that time the vertical force acting on the liquid will be get balanced with the weight mg. The vertical force here is FTV is equals to T into 2 pi r into cos theta, equation number 1. This vertical force will be get balanced with the weight mg. Vertical force is equals to mg. So what is the density's formula? Density is equals to mass upon volume. So rho is equals to m upon v. So rho is equals to m upon what is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. So here m is equals to pi r square h rho. If you want to show the height, you can choose this as a height in your diagram. Okay. Now, what is the value of m? M is equals to pi r square h rho. Substitute this value in the vertical force here. Vertical force is equals to pi r square h rho into g, equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, compare both the equation. T into 2 pi r into cos theta is equals to pi r square h rho g. So here cancel the like terms. So finally you can get the formula T is equals to h r rho g upon 2 cos theta. So after this you should write one statement. This is the equation for surface tension of rise of liquid level. After this, if you want to find the value for the formula for the rise of liquid level, then you can write h is equals to 2t cos theta upon r rho g. Okay, so friends, today we have seen the capillary fall with the help of the pressure difference. Again, we have studied the expression for capillary rise or fall using the pressure difference and using the forces. Friends, in the examination, the question may be asked that obtain an equation for rise of liquid level inside the capillary tube. Then you can use any one of the method. And if specially they mentioned that using the pressure difference obtain an equation for rise of liquid level, then you should use this method. And if there is specially mentioned that using the forces obtain an expression for rise of liquid level, then you should write this equation. Friends, so read the question very carefully and based on that you should write the answer. So I hope you have understood the today's part. Try to make the proper notes. Thank you. Have a nice day.